Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm Lou and I hope you're all tickety-boo today. So today I am going to be showing you what I prepared earlier. So these are fingers from Shandy Pandy. Now if you've seen my last video that I put out on Wednesday evening, you will see that I put out a video where I had a practice hand and I chopped her up and to create some separate fingers. Well, I'll put a link to that video in my description because you know, a lot of people have really enjoyed it. So if you haven't happened to see it, I would encourage you to go and have a look. Might put a smile on your face and make you giggle. So yeah, and that's what I've done. So I've got Shandy Pandy's fingers here. Shandy Pandy bequeathed her fingers to me, and this is what I've got. So because she's no longer Shandy Pandy, because she's got no hand anymore, I have renamed these Phylis Flexi Fingers because I can move them. I can do what I want and I've got freedom to do whatever. So these are now Phylis Flexi Fingers. And I'm going to show you what I've done to get them like this. To make them really nice and pretty. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? And then there's that one, the purple one. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And they stand up as well. Stand them up. And the pink one. Lovely. And the blue one. Hearts on it. And then the little one. So this is what I did with it. And then from this, I've ended up doing this. So I am going to show you how to do this. And I'm also going to show you how I prep my tips ready to go, which is what I've done with all these. They're all kind of ready for me to do whatever I want to do with them. And I'm going to show you how I've done that because I don't use any glue. And I make them really sturdy. So they're really, really nice to use. And I'll show you how I've done that. And I'm going to show you that with this little finger. So those of you who do nails will have seen these. They're like your little squishy nail pad files, but what I've done is I've cut out part of the file in the middle. I've just got some scissors and gone in the middle and cut it out and made a little hole, and then I've stuck one of Phylis's fingers through the hole. And then I thought, you know, just so that it's easier to hold as well, you've got a bit more to grab hold of kind of thing. And then I thought, I want to do a bit of something else. I need to, you know, the end of a finger when I chopped it off before, it didn't look that clever. So I thought I'll add another one. So I've managed to be able to glue it just with some, I've actually used base coat. So that's what I used. And I sort of glued them together and then we got that. And then I thought, I wonder if I can make that look a bit prettier. And that's how I've ended up with these. So I'm going to show you now what I'm going to do. And how I got to these. I mean, you can see, obviously, there's loads of gemstones on there that I've used. And I've got some gemstones here. And I'm going to put this little pink water-resistant sheet down. Because I don't want to ruin my little glittery one that I've got going on. It's right nice and pretty. I shall move them out of the way. But look at the gorgeous, look at that. How beautiful is that? I got them hearts from Stacey, Fifi's Faffy Nails. So yeah, I've utilised a few stuff. So right, so here we are. So what I'm going to do first is I have got this paint. So it's a metal painting gel. And it's mainly for the colour that I've decided to use this. Now, it is a no wipe, which is what I wanted for this. And I have got, where's the gemstones gone? There, hiding. And I'm going to put them on. So that's why I wanted the silver sort of background to go with that. You can't see a lot of them, can you? So that's my thoughts there. So I'm going to go ahead and paint this. I'll put a bit of music on and probably speed it up a bit as well, guys. So guys, here we are, it's coloured, looking a little bit better, but still not brilliant. It will do when I've done. So I'm going to go in now and I'm going to use this Queen Nail Rhinestone Glue. I think I just got it off Temu, I think. And I'm going to add my gems on. Again, I'll put some music on and speed it up a bit for you guys while I put these on. You can just watch me placing them. There we have it, another one done. So I'm going to show you what I do for my tip now. Right, so I got these tips from Temu quite some time back, and I use this for my practice hands. I use these tips. But the reason why I do that and use them is because I generally find the area of here is quite deep and quite large. So when I put a tip in that I'm wanting to work on, for example that one, it would move about a lot, so I wanted to stop that. So I got these tips, and for this little finger it's a size 8 that I need, and all I do with this one is I'll pop it in and I push it as far back as it'll go, and then I chop. I'm doing a lot of chopping out lately. The tip off just about there. Take it out. You see how long it is there, look, and how much it's gone into that nail. So when you hold it, then you've got something to hold on to, you know, when you're filing and what have you. So, but what I do is I've took that out because I just want to just take the sharpness off the edges, really. Gloves are getting in the way. It don't need to be perfect because, like I say, it's on the underneath anyway, and it's the practice hands. So pop that back in. Like I say, push it as far back as it'll go. There we go. And then I've got these tips. These are long stiletto ones. And it's this box I got again from Temu, and this is number what number have I got here? Number 7 is this, because this is going over this one, so it needed to be a little bit bigger than what that one is. So all I do is then put that one in And it doesn't go too far back because obviously you've got this in taking up the space, but it's just enough to hold it and to be secure enough. So when you're holding and you need to do your filing, it's got something to grip onto. My fella's just brought me a lovely cup of tea. Look at that. Andy's took Lolly out. Save me having to walk Lolly. So yeah, and then what I'd do then is cut this down to however I wanted it and give it a file over it, and you know, to put the base coat on, or you know, depending on what I'm doing with it really. But that's how I would prepare the tip. And then, you know, once I've done, just take it out, and I can either leave that in if it's not got anything on it, or just get another one. Just take it off and get another one. But I just find that it works so much better for me like that. So yeah, there we have it. All of them done. I'll just move these out of the way and tidy up a little bit. So there we have it, guys. All done, all ready for me to do a design on them or whatever it is I'm wanting to do on them. I'll show you again the thumb. I give that a couple of coats of like a peachy colour and then went over it with a gold and then stuck those on. The purple one, I went over it with a purple and put like a purpley glitter on that one. Then I did those gems just to there because I thought it looked lovely with the glitter anyway. I know I've gone a bit further around with those, but that's because I wasn't right keen on what it looked like, so I've gone a bit further around with those. And yeah, I've done a full coverage of that one. When I started this, I would just, you know, I thought I'll just type, you know, see what I can do, see how I'll get it. I didn't paint them. I did with these ones, but I didn't with the pink one, and I didn't with the blue one initially. I went in afterwards on that one into the little areas. Because I thought, oh, what about painting it? You know, to cover the file, the sponge file kind of thing. So I didn't do it with that one. But yeah, there we have it. So yeah, I hope you liked it. And yeah, please, if you haven't had a go and watch the other video, if you've not watched it, please give me a thumbs up if you've liked this one. You probably all be going now, and any spare hands that you've got that you've not used, you'll be going chopping them all up, won't you? A little secret as well, which you'll know anyway. There is metal rods in these fingers, obviously, because that's how you're able to move them and what have you. When I did the video, I didn't show me clipping them rods, but there were rods in there, and I did clip them just with a pair of pliers. So I clipped that out. But yeah, if you've got spare hands and, you know, you like to use, you know, just doing little designs on an odd finger and what have you, then I just think it's ideal. You've got plenty of room to move about and do what you need to do. I'd seen people use fingers, because you can buy them. You can buy just the finger, can't you? But I thought, instead of going and buying some of the fingers, why don't I utilise Shandy Pandy? So that's what I did, and this is what I've ended up with. And I'm proper chuffed with them. Which one's your favourite, guys? I didn't know what we were going to do with the thumb, and then I've ended up going with that colour, and I thought, oh, what this is going to look like. It might look a bit rubbish, but do you know, I'm borderline whether that's my favourite or the purple one. And you know what I'm like about purple. So yeah, I think it would be between these two for me. And I don't normally do gold, you know. But isn't that lovely? So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please take care, everybody. And like I always say, if you can't be good, be careful. Bye.